Now we are going to work the Tunisian full stitch on the side. So we're going to start by chaining 4, 2, 3, 4. Then you're going to insert your hook through the second chain from your hook and pull up a loop, 1, through the next one, 2, through the next one is 3, and then you're going to insert your hook in the stitch right below and pull up a loop. Then you will yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over again and through 2, yarn over again through 2, yarn over again through 2. Alright, that is the starting part, the foundation of this stitch. Now we're going to start working through it. Now if you look at these right here, they are pretty much look like straight lines. There's a front bar, hold on, there's a front bar right here and a back bar on this other side right there. For this stitch, we are going to make sure that we do not go through any of those bars. We're going to go in between each of the loops and pull up. So you'll see the nice gap in there. You can see my finger through it. 1, pull up another loop, 2, pull up another loop, 3, then pull up from your stitch below, which I'm going to make this a spiked one, so I'll pull it from 2 rows below because there's a chain 1 space there. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over through 2, and repeat that until the end. Now normally with the full stitch, you just keep going the same way and you put it inserted in the same spaces, but when you're working in the round like this, if you do that, it's going to create a really large gap down here and it's not going to look right. So when we're doing it, we're going to switch back and forth between starting in this space here versus starting in this space for our 3 loops. So now the last one we started up here, so now this one will start down here. You'll pull up 1, 2, 3, and then pull up a loop through your regular stitch, and then finish it off. You see the cute little lines are starting to form. And now for this one, we're going to go through right up here. We're going to start in the first space to pull up our 3 loops. 1, 2, 3. Insert your hook down here. Pull it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that was a top one, so now we'll switch back down to starting in the second space. 1, 2, 3. Now the top space. And you'll just repeat this all the way around. I'm going to go across then so that I can show you how we then work the moss stitch into the top of this round once we finish it. Because we're going to do that a little differently as well to keep from getting any open spaces. We're actually going to spike it down also. Just stop there from being any big holes in your finished piece, which nobody wants a drafty cold hat. 2, 3. Where are we? We're going down here this time. Alright, just make sure you're keeping track of your spacing. I'm trying to go nice and slow so that you guys can see what I'm doing here. And if you keep it rotating back and forth, it'll actually get like a nice little pattern going on for you. Look nice and even. Alright, so we're going to finish up our last one here. 3 through our final stitch. And there we go. Alright. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to join this stitch in the round. Alright, first you pull up all your loops and then you find the end that you're joining to. Now if you look closely you can see that's your base part, and there are your 3 bars, 1, 2, 3. So you're going to start by inserting your hook through the base right there, pull up a loop and pull that loop through 2 more loops. Okay, then you're going to go through the next space right here, pull up a loop and pull that loop through 2 spaces, through there, through 2 more spaces, and then through the top part right here, your last 2 spaces, and that will give you a nice joint. Alright, now for the next part you're going to be working spiked single crochets into your webbed HTRs. So you're going to pull up your hook and you're going to insert it down here into this crossbar and pull it up. Finish off your single crochet, chain 1. You're going to skip this one right here, and you're going to find this one. This one will be a little easier to see, and you're going to go through the front and back bar right there, pull up a loop, and finish off your single crochet. And just continue around like that, working into these lowered sections to close this gap right here with a spiked single crochet. Nice and easy. Alright, feel free to let me know if you have any questions or if you need any help figuring out where exactly to place your hook, because these can be a little tricky until you get the hang of it. But once you figure it out, it's going to be a walk in the park.